What's going on YouTube? It's your boy the Koala coming at you with some more Clash Royale. Now it has been 2 days since I've gotten to open up these freaking chests. I've been sitting here waiting, but as the title depicts, I have an awesome new video for you guys today. So I am bringing a new strategy that I call Rage. It is pretty good for level 4, level 5 guys that are in between Arena 2 and 3, and it's definitely something that I've been working on. Now in my past video, I didn't really have like any really good cards, and so I've been making some pretty big advancements over the past couple days. I got pretty lucky with a couple magical chests, and I got some pretty decent cards out of that, and I was able to build up my own strategy, and it's actually been doing really well. As you guys can see, we have 869 trophies right now. We are currently in Arena 3. We haven't made it to Arena 4 yet, but that's okay because I've been taking it slow. I've been getting this dynamic down and building up this strategy. So let's go ahead and go watch. Oh, actually, before we watch some replays, let's open up these chests because I've been wanting to open these up for like 2 freaking days now. So let's see what we can get in these free chests right here. So obviously we're gonna get gold, we're gonna get skeletons and goblins. Okay, so nothing too fancy in there. Let's see what else we got. More gold, we got more spear goblins, and a rage spell. Oh my god, how perfect for this video. That's freaking awesome. Guys, I did not even plan that. That's amazing that we pulled a rage epic card out of a common chest. So bam, it was destiny. Alrighty, so now we got silver chests. I'm not expecting too much out of these, but let's see what we can get. So obviously we're gonna get gold, so bam, 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 and a rare. Okay, that's for a common, I mean. So the rares are gold, commons are blue, epics are purple, obviously. So obviously we're gonna get gold. Alright, let's see what else we got. So we got our common and a rare. Nice, fireball, sweet. Alrighty, we got 2 more chests here to open up. So we got another we got gold, common, and what are we gonna get? Another common, that's okay. Alrighty, we got 1 more chest to open up, so let's do this. So we got gold, we got goblins. Alright, and what do we got? Rare, come on, give us a rare, or give us an epic, give us an epic. Oh god, it was common. That's okay. Alrighty, so for the sake of this video, let's go ahead and go upgrade that rage spell. Bam! Oh wait, bam! Got it. So rage spell upgraded to level 2. That's gonna make this strategy even more freaking awesome. Alrighty guys, so here we are starting off with the very first replay going against Jose Delgado. So as you guys can see, I have a pretty decent strategy. So what I do is I drop off little guys first. So those skeletons only cost 1 elixir. I like to see what my opponent's gonna drop. So he dropped knights and he dropped archers. So that used up a pretty decent amount of his stuff. I'm gonna use a musketeer because a musketeer is just freaking awesome for defense. And if you guys don't know already, the update coming this February 19th, the musketeer is actually going to be increased in damage, so she's actually going to be doing pretty well. So as you guys can see, he dropped all this stuff right over there, so I knew he wasn't going to have anything to defend over here. So that prince got dropped on the left side, followed by a rage spell, and that is going to take the first tower down. That is just a ridiculous combination. I love using the prince with the rage spell because if the opponent goes too heavy with like elixir spending and they focus it all on one side, and I know they're not gonna have anything to defend, that rage and prince is just unstoppable. So as you guys can see, you want to start off slow. I started off with defense and everything. Obviously just sit there and just let your elixir build up. I'm not going to use, drop my prince every single time. I'm just going to sit there and just combat everything that he's got. So a musketeer just sitting there is perfect for defense because she can take out minions, she can take out goblins, she can take out skeletons. I mean, she does so much work, and she is a pretty heavy hitter. So he's gonna drop his P.E.K.K.A down over here. I know that was gonna be most of his elixir, so I went ahead and dropped a rage and a prince again, followed by some skeletons, because I mean that tower is definitely gonna be able to help defend itself. And then we're just gonna swarm in right here, and as you guys can see, that middle tower is almost down, and we're actually gonna be able to get wrecked right here by that freaking bomber. Bombers do really well against groups of things, but I mean, it can't hit air, so minions was a really good defense. He's gonna go ahead and drop his, but his are only level 1. And then here in a second, we're gonna go ahead and follow in with a musketeer. Boom, dropped her down. And a really cool thing that I really like is using a musketeer in a rage because she shoots a lot faster, and that's gonna secure us the win. So boom, drop that down, bam, got it. Perfect 3 crowns from your boy and I didn't even get a crown taken down. Just send in a cheeky thumbs up and bam. So let's go ahead and get into another replay. Alright, so this is another pretty good replay. I decided I would show off one that was a little bit more close. I believe I played pretty badly, but obviously the standard, I went ahead and just dropped my skeletons, figured out where he was going to be dropping his stuff at. So as soon as he drops his troops, I determined from there what we're going to be doing. So he dropped a prince and barbarians. So from there, I already know he used all of his elixir. So we're going to use a musketeer to defend. I like dropping her behind the tower because she can sit there. She's a range. She has a pretty decent amount of range, so she can sit there and defend pretty well. But unfortunately, I got my crown. I got my tower taken out pretty early. But that's okay, because with an early rush can lead to the losses, which you guys can see in this video. So we have the musketeer and the goblins going ham on the right side. We got a witch and just a crap ton of skeletons going ham on the left. And so here in a second, you guys can see, yeah, he's gonna drop musketeer. He's gonna drop not a musketeer. He's gonna drop down what were those things? Minions. God, I can't think of words. So I know he doesn't really have much. This right here wasn't a decent use of the prince and the rage spell. I definitely should have waited to see what he was going to drop first before I played my cards. So that was actually a pretty bad play on my part. So don't follow that situation. But luckily from there on, I was actually able to make some pretty decent plays. So I went ahead and followed that up with minions to fight off the balloon, so because the balloon can't attack air, so that was pretty good. So he dropped his P.E.K.K.A down, so I know he was going to be low on elixir. So right there, so skeletons work really well, especially if the P.E.K.K.A is in range of the tower, because it'll just sit there and distract him. He's going to drop some arrows down, some pretty late arrows, but that's okay. So I knew that he dropped his, P.E.K.K.A because he didn't have much elixir. I dropped my P.E.K.K.A into kind of take tank for the musketeer, so that way the musketeer could sit there and just shoot from a distance. So the P.E.K.K.A did some pretty good work, and then the musketeer I think is going to be able to get this. Oh, never mind. She gets really close though, so I mean 350. So I mean, unfortunately, we are kind of behind right now. Now he dropped his prince. I'm gonna go ahead and drop my witch, or no, I dropped spear goblins, and then I might drop my witch. Nope, just minions. Okay, so they're gonna go in. So he's gonna get my second tower, and at this point, I was like, okay, I'm not doing something, like something's going on. So he dropped his balloon. I knew he wasn't gonna have too much, so I went ahead and dropped in my prince again, and that again was just another pretty bad use of the prince and rage spell. So this is a pretty good example of how not to use it. So I was rushing. I was playing more offense than I was defense, and that's what cost me 2 of my towers. Now fortunately here towards the end, he was going just super rush, and I was going really heavy on the defense, because as you guys can see, I have 346 hit points on my crown tower, but we are able to combat his stuff here in just a second, and we were able to actually swarm in and do some pretty decent work against his stuff. So we're going heavy on the right side. We have 10 seconds left. Here we go. Here goes the combination. Here goes the prince and the rage. Now that is how you use a prince and a rage spell right there. And then we're just going to be swarming in with the rest of our stuff with our range guffs, and bam, there we go. 3 crowns for your boy again. So there you go, guys. That's a video on how not to use a rage spell. So don't do what I did. Make sure you go heavy on the defense before you go heavy on offense, because a good defense is a good offense. Alrighty guys, so coming in with the third replay, we're against Alex here. So we open up pretty decently here, so go ahead, and we always open up the skeletons. I don't know if it's just luck or something, but go ahead and drop off the skeleton. So he dropped off a giant and spear goblin, so right immediately I knew he was kind of down on elixir. So we're gonna go ahead and, you know, drop some stuff that doesn't cost too much, because at this point we have elixir advantage. So he's dropped all these troops for them not to really do much and him be really far behind on elixir. So I'm going to sit here and just go in with my musketeer. He's going to go ahead and drop in the hut. The hut's really not going to do anything at this point in time, just because the musketeer is ridiculously good. And so he dropped all that elixir. So I know he's not really going to have anything to combat my prince over here. So we're going to go ahead and drop the prince, followed by a rage spell. And I believe we're going to get that left side tower taken out pretty fast. So as you guys can see, that thing just went down super fast. And our musketeer finally got killed. But I mean, it took quite some time. Now we're just going to bomb rush this left side, because I mean, he isn't really going to be doing much. And that prince just went it just went to work on that crown tower. And guys, look at that. That was my very first rush, and we are at 169 on the main tower already. So now all we got to do is just play a little defense right now. So just to make sure that we get our stuff taken care of. So the musketeer, like I said, is just an awesome freaking combat, or not combat, but like just a good defender. The musketeer has so much health. I mean, she doesn't have too much health, but she has a pretty decent amount. And the fact that she can just sit there and just kill everything. At this point, I wasn't too worried about my left side tower, especially since his middle tower only had 169. So the prince is definitely going to go in and get that win for us for the third crown. Now, I hope these strategies and these replays have been helping you guys. If you're starting off brand new with the game and you got these cards, make sure you go check out that strategy because it works freaking awesome. Now, as you guys can see, we are 3 crowns away from getting a crown chest. So let's go ahead and see if we can go do a live attack so that way I can show you guys. Just see if I can actually show off the strategy. So let's go ahead and go do this, and hopefully we can get this taken care of because I definitely want to be able to show it off live for you. So, like I said, man, we always open up these skeletons. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I think my deck just like actually loves me. So let's see what he drops. Let's see what we're working with. So he drops a witch right over here. So, and spear goblins. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop minions in our spear goblins, and he dropped down a cannon, which is fine. We're gonna defend with a musketeer. That cannon's not going to really do too much, so that thing will be gone here in a second. So he wasted elixir on a witch and a cannon just to start off with. So I already know he's not going to have too much. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and sit here and stay on the defense because I know that cannon is not going to, we'll actually wait. Oh, so he wasted that. So that's actually really good. So we're going to do our prince because he just wasted 6 elixir on that. That cannon went down. We're going to go ahead and drop our rage right there. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get that taken care of. He's going to drop a goblin barrel right there. So we're going to go ahead and defend against that real quick. So we got that left side tower taken out real nice and fast. We're going to go ahead and drop in some skeletons right there just to kind of help defend against that. And then right here in a second, we're going to go ahead and drop in a musketeer to defend. So as you guys can see, that cannon did not last at all. That thing went down super fast. And then the musketeer is going to sit here, and she's going to sit here and just take out his stuff. I mean, the musketeer is probably one of my favorite troops, man. Like, she does so much freaking work. Let's go ahead and give him a thumbs up because I think he knows by now that he's probably not going to be doing too well. So he dropped a baby dragon. So as of right now, the only thing I had to defend against that is a witch. So we'll go ahead and send her in. There we go. We got some minions. So let's let the minions defend against that. We're going to wait a second. He's going to go ahead and drop a goblin barrel right here. Our witch is going to be back far enough to defend against that. So we have enough troops right now with our witch and everything. She's going to sit there and be able to combat everything so that way we can save up time for elixir and everything. So it's actually going to sit there and do some pretty decent amount of work. So here we go. Here it goes. Here goes the prince, and then here goes the rage. Here we go. So that way you guys can see just how busted this is. And the witch inside the rage is just absolutely ridiculous. Let's go ahead and give him the good game because he lost this real nice and fast. So as you guys can see, this strategy is just freaking amazing. So just stay off, oh, nice golden chest. Hey, sorry man, sorry, just the strategy's too good, bro. But yeah, so just stay off, defend rules, like just elixir advantage is how you win this game. So just stay off, start off early, slow, make sure you get your things defended, let them waste all of their resources first, and just defend with just small troops, and then just go ham at the very end. If you guys want to see my deck build, make sure you give this a thumbs up. If I can get enough thumbs up and comments and subscribes and everything, all that jazz, let's say if we can get this video to 15 thumbs up, I'll go ahead and share the deck strategy with you guys, or not the deck strategy, the deck build, so that way you guys can see what all I got in the deck. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. We're gonna go ahead and unlock this crown chest, and let's go ahead and open this right up. So let's see what we get. So obviously we're gonna get gold. We got gems, we got barbarians for our commons, we got spear goblins for our commons, we got a cannon. All right, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get, and we got Valkyries. That's okay. I don't really use the Valkyries too much, but they do get pretty good later down the road. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying Clash Royale. If this video was any you know, help for you, if this were to get, like, maybe give you any ideas or any, like, just move you forward in the game or whatever, make sure you give this a thumbs up, give it a comment, give it a like, give it a dislike, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any feedback and any thing that you guys can give towards me. My Twitter is right over here on the right hand side, so make sure you guys tweet me. Go follow me on there. I have all the information about all my videos and everything coming up, so that way you guys can keep up to date whatever it is that I'm doing. I also have Clash of Clans videos, and I also have console gaming and all that jazz, and I'll leave the links down below, so make sure you guys go check that out. And once again, thank you guys so much for checking out another Koala video. I will see you guys all later.